Hello, this is Steve, and I'm here today to talk to you about a case study. We did an automated webinar. The challenge here was that foreclosures is a huge market, and there's pretty complicated procedures to understand how they work and everything. So we built a automated webinar to explain how this all works. So I'm going to kind of show you a couple of the bits and pieces, and then you can actually go and take a look yourself and watch the webinar. But let's take a look first at the first components. So first of all, we have a registration page that has a pre-video here that allows us to give people the idea of what's going on here and what it's all about. And then they get to register for a webinar, and the times are available here. And the beauty of this is they're going to register for a time and a date. And I've got this one unlocked at the moment. So we're going to put my name in there, and we'll put an email address in there. And we're going to register now. And now what the system is going to do is it'll register that person and send them an email immediately, and then it will follow up with them 1 hour before the webinar, well, a week before the webinar if it's a week ahead of time, 1 day before the webinar, and 4 hours before the webinar, and an hour before the webinar. And it'll send them a link like this. Okay? Now, once that person has received that link and they're on time, they're going to click on that link. And as I said, this one's in real time, so this is a recording of the webinar. And what this does,
hello, my name is Kevin Young. I appreciate you
this is a video.
This is a story just like yours. As a human being, I've been doing what I was taught to do a long time ago, which is to go out and to make some money, to put some aside, and to save for my future and take care of my family. Many years ago, I decided to get into business myself, and was one of the original co-founders.
So basically, this is an educational webinar about Kevin Young and Laura here about the foreclosure industry and options that you have in the foreclosure industry on how you might regain control of your home. But this is an hour-and-a-half webinar to educate potential clients. Down here you can actually enter a question which will be emailed directly to whoever is the administrator, and over here normally there will be a bar with all the people in the webinar at the time. Now, this being an hour and a half, you've got to be really focused on this subject to go all the way through. We have the capability to learn the metrics of how many people watched this video, how many people watched it from the beginning to the end, and how many people took action at the end. And at the end also, buttons will pop up down at the bottom here for action for them to be taken. On our test phase, we ran 2,000 people that were pre-qualified as somebody that needed some assistance in the foreclosure market through this process. We had over 200 of them register for the webinar. 150 of them went to the webinar and started watching it. We had approximately 50 people that watched the webinar start to finish. 20 people that actually took action, in other words, pushed the button at the end and spoke to a representative, which closed 5 sales at about $5,000 a piece initial deposit. So this was pretty powerful to take a group of 2,000 prospective clients and whittle it down to the people that were ready and able and willing to take action right now. So this is a pretty powerful tool, and one of the tools we have in our belt, depending on the level of your market. This can be something that will drive a lot of pre-qualified clients to you. So this can be a very powerful tool if you have a very sophisticated product that you need to explain. We can run them through the filtering process and find out who's ready to take action right now.